Welcome to the very first Cooking with Cornfield Bigfoot. I'm your host, Peter Hines, but you know me as Cornfield Bigfoot. I'm a Bigfoot of a man from the cornfields of Indiana, and I care about my planet. So a few years ago, I started cooking completely plant-based. And I'm here to show you how to make all of my favorites, just in the plant-based versions, but as delicious as they were before. I'm not substituting any taste, as you can see. I still eat well, my friends. Cooking with Cornfield Bigfoot. Today, what's the best thing to start with? How about good old-fashioned all-American hamburger? And we're going to be doing that with the Impossible. You can use Beyond. I really just find there's a little taste difference. They both work the same. Cheese. Cheese is a big, crazy thing. There's a lot of stuff out there, but I will tell you this VO Life, mwah, it's the best. We're going to use that. You'll see how well it melts on. I like to put it on ciabatta bread. Just cut these buns. We're going to toast them up. A little red onion, tomato on it. We're going to use some potatoes, make some fries, and a little lettuce to top off the whole thing. So, come with me over to the kitchen and let's get cooking. Wait, but before I do, one thing I want to start on this show. I like to pair everything with a good beer, and we're here in Denver for season 1. So, producer Marta, if you will, got my glass, and today I'm gonna go with a good, perfectly, with a good IPA. This one is from Odell's Brewing in Fort Collins, and just one of my favorite IPAs in the whole country. It's gonna pair real well with our burger. Now I say, make sure you have 2. One for the cooking and then one for the eating. All right, now it's time to get to that kitchen.
Let's start with the fries. First thing though, remember to preheat your oven to 450. Trust me, it's always a bummer when I go to slide in the fries and it's a cold oven. You will feel dumb. Now, when you're cutting them, to slice them up, it's easier to take the ends off, turn it into a little rectato. Thinner cuts are going to cook faster and crispier, but seriously, feel free to stir mix a lot your fries. If you like big cuts for your French fry. There's a little olive oil, salt and pepper them, then push it. Push it real good into the oven. Yeah, the crispy fries coming. Next, get your buns cut like you're at Pilates. Careful not to cut yourself. I did. You didn't see that wrong. I'm not a trained chef, clearly. We're going to slice the onions, tomatoes, and we're going to portion out your meat, and then we're going to patty cake it together. Now, salt and pepper that. I like to have a really heavy pepper crust with just a little light salt because the Impossible has a decent amount of salt to it already. We're going to oil the pan, put them down over a mid to low heat. Now, I did 8 minutes on the first side, 3 to 5 on the second. When you flip them, make sure to add your cheese and then cover it up because that heat will get trapped in there and really melt it down wonderfully. Next, pretend like you just finished sledding because we're going to toast those buns. Get a sip of the beer, pop the lid off the burgers, and you're going to find some perfectly melted slices on top of your wonderfully charred but juicy on the inside patties. The fries should also be done about this time. I had mine in for 40 minutes. And then, time for the fun part. We're going to dress them. I pretend like I'm Donatella Versace because I like to overdress some parts and leave others naked.
All right, and now we got a burger. Finish up that prep beer. I'll get to the second one soon. And I mean, all plant-based, just gonna be good as anything you've ever had. Thank you for cooking with Cornfield Bigfoot.